All right, welcome back to the show. One of my favorite groups here, the Vail Veterans Program. They do such an amazing job year-round with family programming and programming for veterans and warriors that have been injured in the line of duty. Joining us in the studio, I've got Ferris, I've got Terri. Thanks for being here. Good to see you.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome.
Our pleasure. Thanks for having us.
So, Terri, I'll start with you. Let's talk a little bit, let people know what the Vail Veterans Program is, what it is that you do, and then we're going to get into your story, Ferris, because you came out as a wounded warrior, and now you're directly involved.
That's correct.
It's fascinating. So, Vail Veterans Program, Terri, what's it about?
Thank you. We work with 3 major military hospitals to bring wounded warriors to Vail for adaptive programming. In the winter, we do adaptive snow sports, so skiing and snowboarding on Vail Mountain. We bring these veterans and their families or their caregiver out and get them on the mountain, and everyone has an opportunity to experience mountain life in that way. We have all of their meals and some evening activities planned for them, and we create a kind of an alumni family environment for them so that they can make great resources as they leave us, and they create great friendships. In the summer, we do summer programming and fly fishing and rafting and that sort of thing.
I've been able to take veterans fly fishing before, and it's one of those experiences that you can't even really explain it and grasp the capacity of the impact that you have on each other. It's fascinating. It really is. It
does create a really great ongoing environment for these veterans. There's several other things throughout the year that we do. There's some caregivers retreats, recognizing that those spouses and caregivers taking care of the wounded warrior could also use a network.
Right.
So we address it that way with some great retreats in the fall. We work with Johnson & Johnson and the Human Performance Institute to get some ongoing training for these gentlemen and ladies as they reintegrate back into life outside of being wounded and recovery. And it's just a really great ongoing resource for everybody.
It really is. All right, now, so Ferris, you were injured in the line of duty.
That's correct.
And you came out fresh from Walter Reed as a warrior, a wounded warrior, to be a part of the program. So tell us your little story. Tell us about what that experience was like for you when you first came, and then kind of where you're at now.
Yeah, so I was injured 21 December 2006, and I'm that specific because I actually didn't come out to the Vail Veterans Program until the winter of 2009. I went through a long process of limb salvage, went through a number of surgeries before I did elective amputations of both of my feet. I grew up skiing on the East Coast. To be candid, left sitting in a hospital wondering if I was ever going to get on the mountain again. You know, this was one of my big hobbies, something I absolutely love. Not necessarily even from the skiing standpoint of it, but, you know, just being out on the mountain in the winter conditions, something I've always loved. Got the opportunity to come out with my wife in 2009 and fiance at the time, actually, and was assigned David Skinner, great local ski guide, and got right back up on the mountain. And I can't stress it enough. This was 2 months after my second amputation. So I was 2 months out putting on a prosthetic that fresh.
Wow.
And by the end of the third day, you know, linking turns, I had actually switched over to a snowboard at that time and was making it happen again. And that really opened up the last X number of years that, you know, winter has been a part of our lives again. And that's the most empowering part, I think, Vail Veterans Program gives disabled veterans. It's not just about what you can do on your new prosthetics, but you can actually still be outdoors, enjoying the elements, enjoying things you love with the people you love. You know, it opens up all of these avenues for reintegration.
To find that routine that you once had that you were afraid was going to be gone. So, I mean, he speaks volumes to what it is that you guys do. Doesn't that just resonate so deeply? And everybody has their own story that's been a part of it, but the general theme behind it is you guys have all found these opportunities to embrace your family and your natural lifestyle once again, really.
No, I think you're exactly right. There's so many people that have taken, you know, it's not just about being on the mountain either. You take that home with you. Whether you're going back to the East Coast, the West Coast, Middle America somewhere, you take that experience back with you. It makes you see life a little bit different. It makes you realize you can get back on whatever that outdoor activity is back when you're back home. You know, it opens up. It's a catalyst for, you know, that outdoor experience again. And most importantly, with those family members.
Now, are you going to be a part of this next group of programming, or are you going to be on the other side and helping the new veterans that are coming into the program?
No, I am. I'm on the other side of it now. I've been an ambassador with the Vail Veterans Program since 2012, I believe. Okay. So a number of years, and I've helped Cheryl Jensen and the entire team there. You know, everything from speaking engagements, spreading the good word, to volunteering. And now I love to show it as more of a mentor standpoint, where I can get down the mountain. There's maybe somebody freshly injured coming out that I can show, hey, this is as far as I've progressed. You know, it's not as hard as you think it is. It's going to be super easy to you know, get back into these type of activities. So.
You're speechless, right? I'm kind of speechless too. Thanks for
It's
coming
really
in,
great.
Terri. Good to
Thank
see
you
you.
so much.
Nice to see you. Ferris, good
Our
to see you.
pleasure.
Congrats on everything. Thanks for all you guys have done.
My pleasure.
All right, we're going to take it to Claire next up on the mountain. First chair, we have weather reports and a little more of the show. We'll be right back.